There are days when my voice sounds empty. I'm hoping today is not one of those days. It's like someone pressed the pause on the colors inside and left only the outline. Words come out clean, correct, but hollow. Not wrong, just soulless. Like a library without books, like a cafe without people in it. Yeah, that kind of hollow. This is an attempt to rediscover the feeling of that voice so that it doesn't betray me. Once again, to explain it, it's like a black hole, not black like an abyss, more like a dent in an old photograph where the face has been rubbed off. You can see the edges. You remember the shape, but the middle, there's a missing piece. And for a long time, I thought that missing piece was gone forever. So I started an experiment. Not a science experiment, but with living. I decided to try to sound like myself again. Not pretend, not for some performance of feeling, just practice showing up for the person I used to recognize in the mirror. First, I promised to be honest in small ways. If I felt tired, I said no. If I felt numb, I named it. Not grand confessions or anything like that. Just tiny, true sentences. Simple sentences that became stitches. Stitches that became seams. Slowly, the photograph began to come together. Secondly, I began to listen. Not to others, but to myself, to the small signals inside of me. It was a moment for me to be present, for me to hear my voice in those moments, in those memories. It was a form of positive emotional resonance. And these were breadcrumbs. I followed them, not because I expected miracles, but because following is how maps are made. A map to my voice for rediscovery. Thirdly, I allowed myself to be clumsy in public again, not tripping on the sidewalks or falling down a set of stairs, more like singing off key at my favorite cafe shops or dancing alone in my kitchen where I didn't have to worry about my furniture or appliances judging me. Every day I practiced matching my sound to my feeling, and when I felt something, anything, I tried to let it touch my voice. Even if it trembled, even if it cracked, even if it came out wrong, perhaps you might hear that through this track. Because a voice that risks cracking is still a voice with a pulse. Am I fixed? Not yet. Do I sound like a finished story? No, but sometimes there's a note that wasn't there before, a small color that returns to the photograph, a little warmth that pulls at the edges of my sentences. Each honest word is evidence. Each tiny act is a promise fulfilled. So here's what I tell myself and what I want to tell you if your voice ever feels thin and distant. You don't have to find your soul in one great reveal. You get to earn it quietly by speaking true, by following crumbs, by being clumsy, and by asking for the hands that will help to pull you up. Hope is not a fairy that drops in. It's a muscle that you have to build over time by moving. I am working through whatever it is, and not because I expect to become perfect, but because I want to hear myself again, not louder, but truer. And with every small, honest step, I can feel resemblance returning. Not the whole face yet, but the eyes, the corners of the mouth, the outline. And I'm finding my way back, one breath, one sound, one messy, beautiful attempt at a time. So if your voice is distant today, try something small. Perhaps go to a festival. Say the true thing. Do the tiny brave thing. Maybe call a friend. Perhaps sing off key and listen. Just listen for the note that begins to answer you. We may feel soulless for a while, but we are not lost. We are practicing our return.